professor, I will test you in the worst way. Don't bring a Scantron, pop quizzes all day. Cause of our chemistry, we do biology.
What's happening, fam? L.A.R. movement still moving. Subscribe or die trying. You see the thumbnail. So the judge that sends Meek Mill to what is it, a year some change or something like that in jail, they're getting rid of a lot of her cases because they're basically saying she overcharged cats, and I think predominantly black males. And years ago, we did a podcast, the Brother Pill, on the Meek Mill situation, and I still am on that same premise where, yeah, because he did a wheelie. It's like, no, what about all the other stuff he was doing? Because if y'all don't remember, he was with his crew sucker punched Beanie Siegel at a radio station. He wound up getting into a fight, I think outside of an award show or something like that. Wound up getting into it with Nicki Minaj and her boyfriend in the jewelry store, and then the wheelie thing happened. But I think it's something else that happened. And it was like his crew was just too much going on. So the wheelie was just like an excuse to, hey man, with all this other stuff, we locking you up. That's how I look at it. He wasn't making good decisions. But here's the thing. Some people, like if she did that to him because she wanted to make an example out of him, that's one thing. But there's some of us who take it too far. Like there was this clip, I think I saw it on SWP's page the first time. There was a young attorney, I think defense attorney, if I'm not mistaken, and she was a black female, and the prosecutor was a white guy, and it was a kid who was like maybe 15, 16 years old, and he was part of a mob that beat up a guy who basically did something to a little girl in the neighborhood. And the judge was like, this is your first offense. The prosecutor and the judge like, this is your first offense. We know, this situation basically became a free-for-all. You're a kid. You're a good kid. And we understand why you were fighting in that scenario. So we're not trying to, throw the book at you. But that black female attorney was like, nah, he need to do this and he need to do that. And people are looking like, man, like even when they give the kid a break because he's a black boy, even a black woman is like, no, we got to throw the book at him. And it made them look at her a certain kind of way. But take that into consideration when you see other people who, I got to lock these predominantly young black males up. And some of us are worse than the quote unquote oppressor of racism, because some of us, when we get in a position, we'll screw our own over harder than anybody else. And the crazy part about it is, when they say you have these biases, you got to say you're locking these people up for longer times, giving them harsher sentences than these people who are committing the same crimes. So it's going by your record, like what you actually do. And this is what she actually did. So it becomes an issue because I can't trust you. Can't win with them, can't do it. And for years to go by, and it's like, okay, we got to get rid of you. Like the same people that she's defending and holding the water for and towing the line for are the same people that's like, we got to fire you because you're doing too much. And people like that don't get the message that at the end of the day, I'm not going to say you're a pawn in the game, but you wind up realizing that you used yourself for unjust and an unrighteous cause for money or position or status, or however you want to see it. But that's what I think about it. Like, share, subscribe, or die trying. Catch y'all on the next one. Peace.
You ever been at the top of the universe? I'm gonna take you.